It's a good episode of Prairie Dawgs this week. You're going to want to check it out. We are joined by the old ball coach, Ben Walker.
The old ball coach, Ben Walker, headlining rumors. Super funny episode. What we talk about?
Top 10 fictional coaches.
Hell yeah. We shit on the fringe. I tried to. They gave me nothing.
30-second segment. Yeah. Then we jump into international jewel thief from St. James.
Yeah, Slick Rick.
Slicky Ricky.
Let's do that again.
That was good.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, to keep this part in there.
Just do a little.
This is good. Like, keep all of this in. Keep all of it in.
Like and subscribe.
Hey, like and subscribe to the Prairie Dawgs podcast, which starts now.
Prairie Dawgs, welcome back. Episode
14.
14.
Sounds
14
about right.
episodes.
With us this week.
Special guest.
Yeah, it's Ben Walker. It's Ben Walker. It's the old ball coach, Ben Walker.
The old ball coach. Welcome, man.
Thanks, fellas. Thanks for having me. Housekeeping.
Yep.
Which camera do I look at?
Oh man,
know
whichever
what?
you.
Just
I think
pick
one.
I think they can both be you because you're in the middle.
Okay.
We'll let
Take your
Tim
pick.
worry
Okay.
about that. Tim's our producer. He
fair
can
enough.
figure it out. Who cares?
Tim, can you add some graphics? Like I'm juggling right now. Can you add? Appreciate that.
totally.
Thank you.
Nice. Graphics over here. Hey, they call you the old ball coach. How did you ever get that name?
That's private.
That's what the fuck are you on the show for?
Yeah, no, I didn't. It's not even a great story, but it's my truth. But I used to coach basketball. So I was in grade 12 or first university, and I coached like the grade 8 like at our high school.
Yeah.
Me and a buddy, and then so they were like 14, I was like 19. Fast forward like 6 years, they're now 19, and we're at this pub like a free house. Used to be in one in Winnipeg, but it was one in Regina.
Oh yeah.
And then I hadn't seen these kids since they were in grade 8. So now they're probably first year university. And it was last call. And that was, I had a few. And, but cup was dry. And I see my old players. There's like 4 of them there. And they had like a half pitcher. And I just walk over there with my empty mug. I was like, hey, why don't you top off the old coach? And that's first thing I said to them in like 6 years. And then my friends heard it. And then
It's the old coach. It's
the old ball coach, white
Hell
hair.
Yeah, that's good.
So I remember the first time we met, we got in your car after Rumors, one of the contests. We were like first gen contest. And
Losers.
losers.
We didn't win.
Oh, we did not win.
No.
Who won?
I think it was
Glassy.
Glassy that year, yeah. That was a good
Dominated by the
class.
Glass.
It was a great class. Glory days, Bruce Springsteen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Memory
But
lane.
we got in your car. We were going to the King's Head for the after party.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, hop in, Ben. And then you were like, for the record, people call me the old ball coach. And I was like, I'm not calling you that. And then you were like, everyone calls me that. And then I was like, all right, Ben. And then we went to the King's Head, and everyone was like, "Oh shit, coach is here, old ball coach." And I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, this is
I'm
the
not
old
just.
ball
I'm
coach."
not. I'm not making up. I'm not
No.
like whatever. Hey, call me this. No. This is what they call me.
Because some people like call me the destroyer. Your name's Greg. I'm not doing that.
Okay, Tony.
But the reason you're in town, dude, you're headlining
Yeah,
Rumors
it's
this
exciting.
week.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
That's stoked.
Tuesday, July 22nd to Saturday, July 26th. Tickets at Rumors Comedy
Going to be a party.
Or available for free through the pod.
or through the pod.
Yeah,
through
we're
the
giving away
podcast.
some
So
tickets.
giving away 200 tickets this week.
If you and 190 friends want to
Yeah.
come out and see the ball coach.
My fans don't
Yeah.
pay.
First 12,000 followers to follow the account get free tickets.
It's 4 followers. I'll take 4 followers.
I think that's actually the exact amount.
Yeah.
So yeah, get your
Kinda
tickets.
off- kinda
I
off
think we'll
social
try it
media.
differently this week. We'll be on, just engage with us somewhere. Engage on Spotify, comment, YouTube, and we will come to you.
Just reach out because we get a lot of people in person be like, dude, I love the podcast. It's like, well, where the fuck are you in the comments? Get in here, subscribe, follow.
Who are these people? Name one person.
Yeah,
There we go. Yeah. Don't be one of the, I heard people always ask me. No one's asking you.
That was a lie. I lied.
They
People always
are.
ask me how I'm so awesome. Okay, well, here's the full story. Okay. Who asked you?
people always ask me.
Who asked you?
They ask me, how did I get
All
my
right,
nickname?
since a lot of people are asking, I'm just going to tell everybody once. Okay.
Joe.
10
story.
a 10 scroller on Instagram. Okay, like slow down.
I'm glad you asked. I'm called the Bull because my father was a wrestler.
But you are really a Winnipeg legend, at least in the Winnipeg comedy scene here. You're an OG back from the Cavern days.
Yeah.
We got a very special John B. Duff episode coming out probably next week.
Oh, nice.
You were from that group, a really early Winnipeg OG. You're not in town anymore. You're in Ottawa. now.
Ottawa. Yeah.
How's that going?
Good. Nation's capital. So above you guys.
For now.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Why do I have to hold my mic? I'm from Ottawa. Like, I should have one of the good mics, probably 2 mics, and you guys can share this one. Yeah. Where's my hat?
Or Mike's?
Ottawa.
Yeah. 2 baldos over here. I got to carry the hair.
You got the
I'll
great-
take care of the hair, everybody. I got the hair.
You have the snow white hair.
Jesus.
Carry that.
Fucking recession happening everywhere over here. Times are tough.
Old roast master coach back in town.
Yeah, nice follicles. Yeah.
Haven't heard that word in a while.
Dude, you hurt my feelings with
Sorry,
the word
man.
follicle.
Yeah.
Just got follicles in. Bro.
Dude, you got follicled. How is Ottawa, though? Is it okay? How is that town? Comedy-wise?
Sweet DNA.
I knew this was a mistake. I knew it. I'm like, dude, he got on our podcast.
What you hiding there, buddy? Just kidding.
Early on, when I said, I don't know if we should have Kelly Taylor on the podcast, I think he would steamroll us. This is what I was afraid of, basically.
All kidding aside, Ottawa's. I miss what I miss. Yeah, OG. I miss. I remember like one of those guys, first guy. I thought you were terrible from the start, but no. Yeah. Too hot, too much to handle.
People are watching this right now. People are watching this right now. They're like, these guys, yeah, he's right. Unsubscribe.
No.
Like, no.
I think he's right.
No. You're good. You're great now. But you're always good from the start.
It was, yeah.
Yeah. No, you're good. Anyway,
Well, you too. It was great.
no specific examples, but I just know you were good. You know,
Yeah,
I can't remember a bit. But,
yeah, it was good.
You were good. That one was good.
Good
Yeah.
Oprah bit. Yeah. But we had some early days on, and
Yeah.
we had a class growing up. Me, you, Tim Gray.
Yeah,
Matt
carried
Nightingale.
them.
It was good.
Carried them. Yeah, we did.
We did.
On our backs. Yeah, group project. We did all the work, and they got the grade. Bit lower than ours, but yeah,
We have never talked about, because you guys all came up in the week thus far era,
yeah.
And that's
where
right.
you were working collective, like as a group. Like all the
Totally.
comics weekly, you'd be like, we got a thing to accomplish together, a
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now nothing.
We were in the trenches of Winnipeg comedy, really, as far as like that class goes. What are the trenches like in Ottawa?
Not in the trenches again.
It's
Out of
it's
trenches.
in my tower. In my 1-bedroom tower.
Studio tower.
Bachelor tower,
No parking at the castle. Anyway,
toaster oven. Doesn't work.
share laundry in the moat. Anyway, royalty out there. Ottawa's good, man. It's different than Winnipeg for sure. I miss the prairie toughness.
Prairie's got toughness,
Yeah.
at least especially Winnipeg, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's tough but fair. I would
Wait,
say.
you're saying they're a little pussy out there?
That's no
Strong word?
Strong word. More reserved.
A little soft, sure.
Soft, you know, like is it not in a good or bad way? You know, it's just different.
Well, and
Yeah.
they're more French. That's got to tie in.
French that ties in
Yeah.
as well.
That makes it
They,
a bit
they
softer.
have more money. That
They
also
have more money, so yeah, it's just I always liken it to. And this is why I love Winnipeg. Is that this is my experience, my personal, my truth. This is my experience. So it is.
And
what
we're
it-
going to respect that. We're going to hold
appreciate.
space.
Yeah,
for this.
no, you don't.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
don't hold anything. Let's come together.
You should compile your truth into a fringe show one year.
No fringe for me. Straight movie. I'm going straight making a movie. That's 2 hours. Anyway,
Coach, straight to DVD.
it's gonna be a 10 scroller on Instagram. Just anyway, so
10 scroller.
9 paragraphs.
a lot of you been asking me when I'm gonna make my movie. Well, here it is. I name one person who's asking. Anyway,
But they're richer and
they are richer
softer.
things because like things are. I find whatever else is happening in Canada, Ottawa kind of takes care of itself first.
Sure.
You know, it's just take your house. You know, what I mean, I don't know what it is, nothing wrong. You know, it is what it is. But like the city's nice, etc. But I find the difference, and this is just my experience, is that like in Winnipeg, you know, our culture is, you know, it's tough, cheap. But like, not I'm saying about it. That's just who we are. It's fine. Like, it's tough. You know, it's
Yeah.
tough, and I love it. So like when you get on stage, it's like say our rumor is like best comedy club in Canada, right?
Sure.
You know, like and they're gonna see guys from New York or you know anybody comics on the up. You know what I mean? Like you're seeing legit good comics, but like sometimes if we're like arms crossed, like I paid $6. This bastard better make me laugh. You know what I mean? That's what you know, which is fine. You got to earn it as a host. You go up there. You know, like I'm cross those arms. I like that. Whereas in Ottawa, it's kind of like oh, I paid $25. Here comes the comedian. You know what I mean? But it could be like
live entertainment.
Yeah. So it's kind of they're more like you're still excited, but it's different kind of. You don't have to like you already kind of earned it just by getting up.
Yeah,
there.
totally.
That is true. It's funny. You hear often about how Rumors is a great club, top club in the country. People talk about it very highly, but Ottawa, you'll always hear talk about how hot the club is.
Sure.
Meaning the crowds are more boisterous, easy, fast to respond to things.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily equate to a good club.
Yeah, totally. Because if they're always red hot, you can't really trust the jokes. At Rumors, dude, you're getting a fair assessment most times of what your material or how you're actually doing.
So as a comic, that because it helps more as a comic, like the rumor, through Rumors.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, Auto Club is great. Who doesn't as a comic, a performer? Oh, I have 200 people, a hot crowd. Oh no, poor.
Exactly.
No, you want that too. But if that's your base, if you think that's your baseline, and you go outside of that, then you're like, oh man, you got to recalibrate. Even when I came back the first time, it was like I'm up in Winnipeg going, oh, like in Ottawa we have the Tulip Fest.
Everyone's like, holy
shut up, F you. Like, what? And I'm like, no, recalibrate. Oh, you guys don't care. Fair enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, not a Tulip Fest crowd.
No. Yeah, I was like, why the hell? Yeah, so that was good. You had to recalibrate, which is...
That's what pissed me off about the Red Hot rooms, because you got like Johnny Fringe up there being like, I'm a superstar. It's like, you're not, bro. You need to
But if you don't know, if that's all you know, then you don't know that that's not the norm. You know what I mean? That's not. So that's why that's not the norm.
That's why I love Winnipeg. It feels like a real home court. Comics come and they're like excited. They're like, oh, I'm really excited to be here. And they're like, they don't do as well as they were hoping or had thought because they have like this thing in their head. And it's 100%. Like, yeah, you got to bring the act. You got to have the heat because they
bring it.
They want comedy badly.
Yeah.
And it's because of the OG class. I mean, T-Pain that really raised the level of comedy.
Some perennial contest losers really add to the fray, like myself. We're adding value.
Wait, was that 4th and 5th place of 2010? Yeah, there they are. There's the founders.
I've seen Tyler Penner do Shanfloni. This guy's nothing. I was there when he did that bit for the 47th time.
I remember I was there when he broke it out for the first time. Magic.
Yeah, I love. I shouts out my Babar, the punchline. Oh, okay, it's time to retire that one.
Totally.
The crowds are nicer here, though. Even I've noticed that the regulars, especially now that we have the season ticket program, they're not like, hey, I'm sick of this. I've heard this. Now they're like, hey, it's really fun to see you add a new tag to change the joke. Or whatever.
Yeah, totally.
You're like, you're nice. Thanks for saying it that way.
Yeah, some people are cool like that, where it's like, yeah, I've seen that joke 50 times, but it's cool to see it on a different thing each night. I saw it bomb 38 times, and then all of a sudden on 39th, you pulled it out. You did something, and it worked. So those comedy fans / geeks are actually dope. But some people are like, oh, here we go again. Yeah, I know. You're talking to your dad. Suck some dick, I guess. I'm like, no, but it's still funny, right?
I got heckled because so it was 2 different clubs. I did have a killer act. I was doing my killer opener and
crushing.
just like applaud the guy. I got to finish. Come on, please let me finish my bit. And,
put your bra back on.
Bra on mic stand at the end of the set.
So I do this joke and then like I'm done and then once the laughter died down after a couple minutes and then I was like, it went okay, but then I heard some audience be like, this woman's like, you did that joke. I've heard that joke before, and I'm like, yeah. I mean. Like, okay, it wasn't even that old. Joke. It was well within a year, so like that's not enough to really get upset. But I'm like, no. But it was she heard it at a different club. So that doesn't count. Like, come on, why? So you stop. I'm like, okay, like where? Because at first I was like paranoid. Oh, how long have I been doing this bit? You know what I mean? But then I've never when I was performing this club. I was never performed before. She just heard it 2 different places. Yeah. Within like a week. Well, excuse me.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's kind of bullshit because like she wouldn't be at like a Rolling Stone show being like, I saw Satisfaction at Madison Square Garden.
I've seen him do this.
Well, how would you guys, what would you say in that situation to her? Like I don't want to be like, oh, I don't come to your job and take the food out of your mouth. You know what I mean? What do you, I'm like, well, I didn't have a, I was like, I said, okay.
Shut the fuck up.
I'd be like, thanks for supporting comedy. You're going to see it
that's not bad.
every night. Yeah. Because she's coming out to see shows.
I said nice bangs. And then
That's good, dude. That's good, dude.
I'm kidding. No. I was like, I appreciate the feedback. Noted. And
nice haircut, Pop-Tart. It's like, Jesus. But it is
But
cool.
it threw me off. It threw me
Yeah.
off, obviously.
I know.
That's the problem with heckling. It's not what you say. I'm not offended. If you give me a second, I'll think of something. But you fucked up my rhythm.
Yeah. I mean, it's some people do the same hour for 18 years. Some people have a new hour every year. So I feel like somewhere in between there, if you're writing new shit, there's room for old shit. I mean, people, I'm sorry you've seen me 48 times. Thank you for your patronage.
But it's not the exact same act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and they're the hits for the reason.
Yeah.
It's like there are some comics at the end that are like, all right, what do you want to hear? Like Gaffigan or whatever. It's like, okay, yell it out. I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do
Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets. Fine. I'll do
Totally.
it.
Yeah.
But then I'm sure he's also at a point where I haven't seen him 5 times in the last decade, but I'm sure he adds tags, adds like beats and
Yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of like Brian Regan bits that I know already, but if I saw him do it live, I'd be dying.
And he does those. He does. I think he's another guy that goes, all right, I'll do it.
Yeah, totally. What is it? The fake news.
You don't know any of his bits.
Big news.
You don't know. You couldn't name a single bit.
I
Yeah,
love
fake news
Brian Steven. No, it is cool at Rumors though because you'll see guys from like New York and LA, and they sometimes they think that Winnipeg, I'll just come in here and just murder the place as per usual, and then they get up there and like, oh no, you're working for it, bro. It's one of those nights. But then you'll see someone who has genuinely next level, like a Dan Soder, and you're like, yeah.
And for them, it's a treat because they do a lot of smaller clubs. I think, like in the U.S., the clubs will be 100 seaters, 150, 80 seaters,
Sure.
whatever. So it's like Rumors is like a small theater when it's sold out relative
Yeah,
to
man.
that. So now you're in control of way more people than maybe you'd be used to in like a hot small room like Lucy's here.
No, 100%. And then when Rumors is packed and blowing up, it's a party. It's
Like
a
it will be
goddamn
next
party.
week, July
Like-
22nd to 26th.
Tuesday through
Get
Saturday.
your tickets now. Limited tickets remain.
Totally.
Limited.
See,
Scant,
I
scant
thought-
tickets.
I thought you were in town for your one man fringe show.
No, I can't. I didn't get accepted in the lotto.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
It was a harrowing tale.
It's not a meritocracy.
One coach's journey to the dart shop.
Trials and celebrations. You know what I mean? Not tribulated celebrations. Just trials and triumphs. Triumphs and celebrations was my.
Tribulations and truth with the coach. Yeah. Fringe is in full force. I was at me and my lady were driving around.
Nice segue. You try to throw me. Oh, you're doing your fringe play. And you let me have to like come up with something. No. Just talk about what we want to talk, but don't try and pretend like.
So you're saying about
No.
Fringe, Coach?
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
the fringe.
It comes out of nowhere. Trying to promote my show, and then you make up some bullshit fringe thing. I'm trying to promote my show's coming up. You're talking about a show that doesn't exist, and I'm trying to promote. This is how we do it on the Prairie Dogs.
Yeah, more or less.
More or less.
We're
yeah.
like sewer dogs. We're like just sewering me. Fucking getting carpal tunnel holding this mic. You guys, fresh mics. Butler mics here. Yeah, I got.
Coach is in town.
He's in fine form.
Yeah.
Oh,
totally.
no, I was. Back's been hurt.
I hugged this guy 45 seconds ago. Instantly. You're bald. Your podcast sucks. Man, good to be here. No, I was driving around yesterday. Because this is the Fringe segment of the show. We want to shit on Fringe for a bit. At least I do. 'Cause
He
Fringe
committed to
sucks.
it pre-pod. He said,
Totally.
I am
committed.
dedicating time.
We are shitting on Fringe for at least 3.5 minutes. I was driving by yesterday. It was just weird because we drove through Fringe. Downtown Winnipeg is bumping. And then we drive past Shaw Park. It's tacos and tequila. I see Busta Rhymes on the big screen. And there's just drunk people brawling outside. Winnipeg had a scene yesterday. It was crazy.
So that's a wrap on
the
that
show.
segment? Or
Good night, everybody.
get him, Coach. All right, get him.
Oh, you
good
glad,
song.
you glad to get it off your chest there,
Oh,
buddy?
yeah.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
big load off your
God.
shoulders, eh? Woo!
God.
Oh, man.
All right.
All
I
right,
got to go
you
to the
did.
bathroom. I'll be back.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing that, T-Pain. That was
Did it.
beautiful.
Glad we could get that off.
This is what we're talking about when we talk
And
about.
this is the linchpin. This is the big thing we're talking about. Fringe. This is supposed to be the main. It was like a 10 seconds.
I'm like, okay, I'm good.
And you really had to struggle to reel it in the first place, too.
All right.
That's
Do you want to try again, or you're
want to
good?
talk about?
No, here's the thing. I was talking to Schultz before. It's like, it's cool. Winnipeg does have the fringe, like a huge, one of the bigger fringe fests, folk fest.
It is a big one, yeah.
We
Massive
have,
fringe.
we got some. What's the other fest?
Folk Fest,
Folklorama.
Tulip, I think.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, no, Tulip Fest. No.
Call
They
it
would get
back.
stolen so quick. Tulip Fest be like half a night here. Tulips just got raised. Just
Stamped into
gone.
the
Just
ground.
gone. No, it's gone.
Everyone stole the flowers.
Yeah, that's the thing. Auto like nothing. It's
No crime.
there's crime, but not like here. Anyway,
White collar crime.
save it for you'll see. You'll we talk about July 22nd, July 26th. Anyway,
Rumors.
follow us on sewerdogs.com and anyway
.org.
.org, but .ca elbows up and
It's the Maple Leaf coach. Come on, gang.
no, it's cool. We get like these world class like but again, I'm just saying about Fringe. What don't you like? Why do like? I appreciate even if the play is like bad. If you put in the effort,
Sure.
then you're trying. It's Fringe. You're trying something. You're trying. That's right. But I don't think Fringe.
You're
is
sure?
just like,
That's your stance?
what's that?
Just if you tried, you're okay with it?
No, but like because like something I might not like, but it's art. Like, you put in the set. The set. You wrote it out. The play. Blah
Yeah,
blah
but
blah.
what if it sucks and they suck?
Well,
No, but again, it could suck. I still get a 2-star, but I don't mind that because like that's what Fringe is about. It's just not for me. It's some weird. And again,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. Like if it could be weird and it's just not for me, but it's still like good.
you're
But I
saying
don't
it's
say, but it could be like they try really hard. It's bad, but it's like I still don't mind that because like
they're trying.
they're
You know what
trying.
gets me though?
You're trying.
Yeah.
You should keep that in here. That's a good attitude to have. But then the reviewers, they go see the show and it sucks and they suck and they go, 4 stars, good job.
Yeah, no. I get that, but I get what you're saying
I want
too,
effort.
because some people, they'd literally just go up there with a mic and be like, and then when I was 16, I went to Walmart. Let me tell you about that. And then 45 minutes later, everyone's like, what the fuck? And then they're just raking in the cash.
And then it's all the same kind of tropes, like something happened, but I overcame. But like the
Yeah,
stakes
totally.
are not like some of these aren't even stakes for me.
Yeah.
What would be your stance then on the mayo butt guy?
I mean,
Who put in a lot
that
of
was-
effort?
I didn't see it. I didn't see it or heard
I don't know
about
if
it.
to touch on it briefly, there was a guy at Fringe and part of his show was putting mayo in his butt,
With an enema and then
like enema
shitting
style,
it out.
and then he'd poop it back out or whatever.
And that's what Fringe should be about,
But he
honestly.
put in, I'm saying, so he put in effort.
He put in
Yeah.
effort.
He had props, and so that's good. That's a good play.
Dude, and it was an artistic statement. That was good.
I respect the effort, but I don't know
How many stars?
who's that for though.
Yeah,
right?
that's what it is, I guess.
I need a combo of it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be 50, but like it has to be someone has to enjoy this. Who would have enjoyed that except for you?
That should be part of the
That's why
application process.
Great effort, A for effort,
A for effort,
like F for enjoyment, audience enjoyment.
F for enjoyment, D for mayo.
So I had I think one would be legitimate.
Well, the problem is
yeah.
that balances out at about 2.5 stars.
No, I would give him. I could actually give him 1. Then people would want to see it more if they like. It's actually
That's
better
the
for
problem,
him.
yeah.
So you want to see a 1 or a. We always talk about this. You want to see a 1 star or 5 star.
Yeah,
4
2 star is really
Which-
the death blow.
Brings us to another point, like the reviewers reviewing Fringe. Like you're just some guy. And it doesn't matter how bad the play is or whatever. It's literally just some guy putting on a play. And you're up there, you're in the free press now, and you're like 1.5 stars. While the silly Billy characters were silly Billy, I just didn't think the direction. Shut up, dude. You're just watching the play. Like
They have to go back to work on Monday, and now their coworkers are going to be like, I heard your play sucked.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
But I think I don't know that my review. What do you guys want to review? I want to know like. If you don't know who the reviewer is, because you say you watch like Siskel and Ebert, heard of them, and
R.I.P. Ebert.
1992. Anyway, great books. Anyway, so all the reviews in there is amazing, and
R.I.P. Gene.
Reviews.
they had like a big, like anyway,
They were great.
different times, and help with my anxiety when I would read the movie reviews.
They're fighting again. No.
What were we talking about?
Fringe reviewers.
Yeah, reviewers. But
Yeah.
I want to see who. If I don't know who you are, like, here's kind of what you like, and then just give it to me objectively. I don't want your opinion. It's just like, you know what, audience felt this way, like this didn't. I normally like this stuff. This was up my alley.
Yeah.
But I can appreciate this, and I want objective, not what you think, because I don't know you.
Yeah.
Right. So I just want objective. I don't know. We have the same tastes.
That would be a good
Yeah.
add-on for the end of the review. You go, I give this play 3 stars.
Yeah.
And then I thought Rocky 1 was 4 stars. I thought Jurassic
Yeah,
Park was,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that I have a baseline to measure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be not bad.
Yeah, comparable reviews, kind of like baseballreference.com was like comparable player. Like
Yeah, totally.
yeah,
exactly.
I don't
yeah.
frequent that site, but I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Rotten Tomatoes. Like, give a consensus of the reviews.
Yeah.
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 Anyways,
Well, we
that's-
solved it.
We solved it.
No more
Yeah,
mayo
yeah.
next
So now
year.
that again, I just want effort from the reviewer and from the performer.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of effort. Don't be sitting there on your phone with your backwards
Yeah.
red hat
judging
people.
And you have like one prop, but you don't even have that ready or right.
I know.
You know.
I know. Or when you're the worst, you're miming it.
Had some tech difficulties, but you don't. All you have is a microphone. What difficulties? This isn't pyrotechnics show. You know, you have one.
Plug it in. Plug the mic in.
Turn it up.
It is crazy that that's like the number one mentioned thing in reviews for docked points is like, well, they had some technical glitches, but that could have been opening night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long did you have to prepare this?
It's a one-person show.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Also, you'll get some guys coming in from like Holland or whatever, or wherever, and they'll have like a legitimate story. Like, yeah, I worked in a diamond mine in Botswana for 2 years. But then you'll have some like, local boy who's like, yeah, I moved to the village from Bridgewater. Here's my harrowing journey. It's like, bro, you don't have any experience yet. I don't know what to tell you.
Graduated high school and like I didn't know what I want to do with my life. Oh man, hang in there.
Exactly.
The year was 2023. This is 2 years ago?
So I'm working at the chamois, but my mind is still at Kelvin High. I was like, all right, 2 stars. Harrowing.
And then I went back to school. Awesome, man. Part time. Attaboy.
Sick, dude. Here's $20. Crazy. What time are we at?
We're about 25. I got a.
Oh, shit.
We could do a top 10 with Coach here.
Hell yeah.
We did a top 10 blind ranking with T-Pain.
I saw that. Yeah.
It's going viral.
Yeah.
And,
Dancing Gabe number 7. Mr.
I don't want
Jets
to. I don't want to
number
do
4.
any creep.
No creeps.
that-
These
yeah,
are the
yeah.
these are the. So we're gonna blind rank the. These are
'Cause
all.
I'm Ottawa soft now.
Yeah.
You-
Hey,
okay,
guys,
cool.
No, these
All
are
right.
all.
We're gonna
above
bleep.
board.
We're gonna bleep out the swear and stuff, right? Good.
Totally.
These are so you're gonna blind rank the top 10 fictional coaches.
Okay.
You know.
Oh, I like this one. Good
Yeah,
one.
see, this is a good one,
Totally.
right?
Nice.
Nice.
So an easy
The
one.
Jets TV 1. Terry Fox 2.
Let's go with to start. Where do you put Gordon Bombay of the Mighty Ducks?
Great coach.
One of the who's to say if he's great?
10.
Got a DUI. I sympathize.
They won the Pee Wee. They won like the International Cup.
Yeah, if you're going by just accomplishments, he did lead them to
he did,
championships.
but because he didn't do it at the highest level.
It's true. He did it at maybe
Right.
the lowest level.
He coached the national team. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Of 12-year-olds.
Yeah, like it's,
I know.
I give him 6.
6. That might be
Gordon
good.
Bombay at 6. I don't
might
know,
be good.
man. He nourished Peter. You know what I mean? He like took Peter under his wings. Peter was a drug.
Well, the goalie did end up a meth head.
Look, he's sick. He's sick. He's 6. Okay, he's 6.
That's right, dude. That goalie did end up a meth
He
head.
won a Minnesota
Yeah.
Pee Wee champ in some town in Minnesota, and he won like against Iceland. Like not even a power. Just some
Hey,
made up.
That
some made
Fargo
up
Moorhead team was tough.
Some made up. Julie the goal.
Triple deked him.
Goldberg. Yeah, is.
What about
How many of those players went pro? None.
Banks went
Did
pro.
Banks go pro?
I think Charlie went pro too.
Charlie didn't go pro.
He didn't go pro?
No, you got to give.
ended up on Dawson's Creek?
No, Charlie was. He wasn't very good.
Oh no,
No.
Banks I think went pro though. I think
He had
Banks went pro.
spirit.
He had spirit.
We'll look it up afterwards. Did Adam Banks go pro?
Quarter of
Okay.
an inch the other
Okay,
way.
anyway.
So what about next coach Chubbs from Happy Gilmore? Old Chubbs. Taught Happy almost everything he knows.
Again, I'm gonna go Chubbs.
Died in that tragic gator accident.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Chubbs 8.
Chubb's 8. Damn, dude, you're harsh.
Yeah, what he coached. Yeah, but at the beginning we were watching Happy Gilmore last night. He's coaching the one when he sees Happy for the first time at the driving range. He's
Sure.
like, has a lesson with that lady.
Yeah.
And he's just reading Golf Digest. That's not a good coach.
That's
you know what
true.
I mean? She's
That's a
paying
good
money.
point. That's a good point.
And she's paying money, and she's what different. He's like, "Oh, good job."
That's
Blah, blah, blah.
right,
And then
yeah.
he ditches her. She's paying, and he's going to talk to Happy, and she's footing the bill.
He's trying to.
And he got, he died before Happy won anything. He really didn't get to grab his house back. I don't know.
It's not a bad
true.
point.
It's incomplete.
That's not a bad point.
He's incomplete for me as a coach. So 8 might even be high.
That's crazy.
Well,
Okay.
why is he higher?
Because he encouraged Happy to even
Did
get
you
in
hear
the game
that?
in
He
the first
encouraged.
place.
him.
He encouraged
That's
the
huge.
player.
Tell me
That's huge.
a
Wow.
more important quality for coaching than encouragement.
Yeah,
Titles, wins.
This is
Okay, so Chubb's at 8. What about Irv Blitzer of Cool Runnings?
Oh, John Candy.
John Candy.
Yeah.
I would say
Him pounding.
four.
Four. That's true. All right. Good
right.
showing at the Olympics. They
Highest
were-
level.
Highest level.
Took a team, like shouldn't have been. The highest level. He took, didn't get a medal, so I couldn't put him in the top 3.
That's pretty good.
100%.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Also, though, involved in a bribery / doping scandal, wasn't he? Early on in his career, isn't that
I think
why
so.
he was outcast?
I think so, or some equipment. Then remember the
cheated.
movie? Remember in the movie they showed like the sled was like, like some bolts were loose.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
they lost. I gotta. How accurate is that?
There's an implication,
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Oh,
Yeah.
they would have got gold if they didn't have a rusty like tug nut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, the
I don't
lug
tug-
nut was
yeah,
loose.
lug nut. Yeah.
You didn't proof the
Shut up.
sled before you
Yeah.
went out there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
All right.
Again, it's a movie.
He put weights in the sled. That's what he did. He cheated.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about Mickey Goldmill of Rocky?
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, that's now he's 1, 2, or 3. The problem is you give up one, like you can't.
You don't know who's coming. You don't know who's coming down the pipeline. And
I
to be
gotta
honest, in this case,
go-
I don't know either. Last time I was trying to get T-Pain into putting Mr. Jets TV at 1.
I'm gonna go.
He's got Rocky punching slabs of meat. I'm not.
I'm gonna
convinced.
go 3.
3.
Mickey.
With the
1
bronze.
got this bum to a title.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 protected him in Rocky 3.
Yeah.
Sure.
But still lost clever and he kind of passed away before he chanced redeem. You know what I mean? He didn't really have a. It was like a 6-year run with Rocky. It wasn't long enough. You know?
Sure.
But he got to the top 3 because to take the guy from nothing to at the highest level.
That's valid.
Kind of grumpy too.
Yeah.
Not
Yep.
very encouraging.
That's valid. Who did I just have that I wanted to give you? Where did he go? This son of a
I'll speed it up here.
Joe Riggins of Bull Durham.
I mean, I don't really remember the manager.
Yeah, I don't really.
I would say
remember that
10.
either.
10.
Minor
Easy.
leagues. Moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Moving on.
Dump him on 10 and
Yeah,
keep it moving.
Plus, those
on.
players, I think, if I don't really remember that movie, but weren't they just drinking? Wasn't it like a shenanigan movie? He had no control over the locker room.
Yeah, he
It
was
was more
trying
about
to.
minor league baseball. Nothing really to do with,
Coaching.
them winning or losing. It
dynamics.
was more of a love story.
Okay, yeah.
Valid ranking. Valid ranking.
Yeah.
Okay. Jackie Moon.
From
Semi-pro.
Oh.
Player, coach,
sure.
manager.
Suck my cock. I'll murder your family.
Great for him.
I would say, okay, where are we at?
We got, okay, so you got Goldmill at 3. You got Irv at 4. Bombay
I'd put him at 5.
at 5. That's a pretty good one. Dead
Player,
center.
owner, coach.
Player, owner, coach.
Player,
Totally.
owner, coach. Thought about the team. Like encouraging.
Totally.
Encouraging. They did
Almost-
make the top 4. They did. He ended up paying off. I mean, more of an owner job, but he did end up paying back that guy 10 G's.
Almost through the game to avoid free pancakes.
Yeah.
Pancakes, Jackie, for everybody.
Okay, at 5.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Just the combination. Best coach because he also played. Right.
This is an interesting one. Patches O'Houlihan of dodgeball.
Is that?
I
Oh, okay, yeah, the
I
guy in
would
the wheelchair.
say-
Rip torn.
Wheelchair, Rip Torn.
It's either 7 or 9. He's in the Chubbs category. Died before they did it.
True.
Right?
But his death
same- he's
did
the same-
spark.
Yeah.
Unlike Happy Gilmore, he wasn't like Chubbs is dead. I got to do it. When Patches died, they were kind of
7.
All right.
I'll do 7. You want me to do 7? I can tell you want me to do 7.
No, I don't care.
7. Yeah,
I don't care.
Also,
But same class.
He's throwing his wrenches at players
Yeah.
too.
And again, the same ragtag. He's a ragtag golfer. It's the same concept.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true. Okay. What about?
Wheelchair, hand. I can keep going.
No, you
How
got
it's-
it.
I keep going how it's the same.
What about Nate Scarborough from The Longest Yard? Played.
Is that
played,
Burt
Played
Reynolds?
both by Burt, and then you could consider the Adam Sandler character.
I would
It's the
say
same thing.
2.
Yeah, two's up there.
I don't know that movie.
So
Longest Yard?
one because playing against the guards could die. It's life or death.
Yep.
True.
Actually, one of the guys did. They did kill Radio, the Chris Rock character.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So
Like, damn, dude.
They killed
not
Radio.
Hard.
terrible movie.
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
They
it's so
did.
bad. Football. Everything was bad about it.
I thought that was a good movie.
No,
you
you
like
thought
Longest
you
Yard?
no, you thought no. Longest Yard did Radio.
Oh, Radio.
But
Why was radio bad?
It's just watch it again. Tell me you think it's
Radio's a fringe fringe play.
It's just not. It's fine.
Don't you also have beef with Rudy?
I do have beef with Rudy.
What's your beef with Rudy? Personally or the film?
The film.
Okay.
Like he's just entitled, privileged. He's just every step of the way. He's just whining.
He's a hardworking underdog.
No, but it's like you're 5'2", you know, like Notre Dame doesn't need. They're going for the national. They don't need you, and now you're taking up a spot. It's just he tries real hard. Like it's just a joke, you know. And then he's living for free, you know, in the janitor's closet. He's dancing. He's standing up on the stool doing the new Rockney speech. You're supposed to, you know what I mean? This is all this stuff, and then what kills me the most is when
Coach is a real life villain.
No. What kills me the most is when. So he's on a student. He's at St. Mary's College, right?
Yeah.
And then he wants to paint the helmets.
Oh yeah.
And then the organizer, she's like a Notre Dame student, and you know, she's like, "Hey, like, I need your student ID." He's like, "Oh, I forgot it," you know. But so he's lying already, right? And then
He's a liar.
and then he's at the bar getting
Dishonest
hammered.
man.
First of all, doesn't have money for rent, doesn't have anything, but he's at the bar boozing. Oh, is that how we do it, Rudy? Like, come on. You're living, you know, you're stealing electricity, you're stealing a cot.
He's a squatter. He's a squatter.
You're getting hammered painting helmets, you know, come on.
We all thought that this was a hero. It turns out he's a thief and a liar.
Wouldn't that make you mad if someone's out boozing and you're stealing a place to live, you know, something like, well, how do you have money for booze? That's all I'm saying. How do you have money for booze?
Well, by not paying for
And
the
he's
place that he's living.
Yeah. So then she's like, "Oh, hey, like." So then he's like, then he sees the organizer, like, "Hey, Mary, au contrary." So he says something like stupid poem, like nice game, and it's just like so. Mary,
No
au contrary,
Riz.
Mary, au
Already.
contrary. How are you so fair? She's like, "Oh, gross. Where's your ID?
You're too short.
Where's your student ID?"
You reek of
So
booze.
then he goes, "Oh, when I go to Notre Dame next year." When I'm playing for Notre Dame, she's like, "Wait a minute, you're not a student?" He's like, "Oh, can you just pretend we forget we said that?" She's like, "No, I'm sorry. Painting helmets for students only." He's like, "Oh, come on, blah, blah, blah. You know I'm a big fan or whatever." So he's trying to get her in trouble. You know what I mean? Like
A little bit of a
She's
wiener.
got responsibilities to you know, this is big business, you know, like responsibility. He's trying to sewer her.
Sure.
So then finally, so I know this is taking a minute here.
Yeah.
So finally, to wrap it all up, this is. Well, sorry, I have to fill the time from T-Pain's Fringe.
That's all I was going to say.
Story, yeah.
And then
Sorry, I don't
drove
wanna-
around. And it's
So then there's that. So this is what kills me the most. So then Rudy's on the team, the next year, or whatever. He's on the practice squad.
Yeah.
he's a tackling dummy. So then she's on the sidelines watching the practice or whatever. And then he sees her and he like runs up. He's like, "Remember me?" She's like, "Oh, girl, like
Yeah, dude,
like,
you were
were wrong.
trespassing.
You were wrong the whole time. Now you're like, oh, see, like what do you mean see? You're never gonna see the field. You know, like, what are you showing off? You're getting ragged all practice. You see, I'm on the team. Bleeding everywhere. Hey, babe.
So coach from Rudy 9 or
Anyway,
I did think
that's
that would
really-
I thought that's a valid complaint.
What?
Just all of that.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it was going to be brief, but it was longer than T-Pain's whole fringe segment.
Because the music is really good. You know, Jerry Goldsmith, you know.
They should make a
He's not,
director's
it goes
cut.
Hans Zimmer, Jerry Goldsmith, you know, it's just John Williams, R.I.P. But, you know, all those guys, they know what they were doing.
Yeah.
You know, they know what they're doing. So,
They should make a director's cut where at the end they're like have Rudy hoisted on his shoulders, they're carrying him out, and coach is just in the background, be like, "Fuck you, pay your rent."
No, but I've heard, look around. I'm not the only one to think it's a legit. I've heard he's kind of an a-hole. If you want to be on the pod, Rudy, let me know.
Rudy,
Let's
get in the comments.
let's clear the air.
Get in the comments if you.
We're gonna
are
invite you,
Rudy.
and we're gonna invite the organizer from the helmet pit. We're gonna get you guys in a room together.
Yeah,
Sort this
The
out.
debaters.
yeah.
Anyway,
So number 9 and number 1 is what you got left.
Rudy.
What about Morris Buttermaker of Bad News Bears?
What do I got left?
9 and 1.
I gotta go 9. Unfortunately,
Yeah, not technically.
Bombay. I might have had too high because again, great story, but again, you're doing minor league. You know, woman pitcher.
He's in the minors,
You know,
okay.
No. It was like Pee Wee baseball.
Sure.
Yeah.
And with just 1 remaining, you didn't even get railroaded too bad here. Your number 1 is then by default going to be Mr. Miyagi.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
brilliant!
Yeah,
Oh,
brilliant.
pretty
that-
good.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
turned out well.
That is
yeah,
a pretty
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's a pretty good list. So we got Miyagi 1,
Oscar nominated for that role. So I mean, I don't think any of
He
these other
crushed
guys
it.
were. Yeah,
I can't imagine. Yeah, maybe the only one missing from the list now that I look at it, as I was just pulling from coaches, is you could put Coach Carter.
Coach Carter,
yeah,
but
honorable
also
mention.
He'd be ahead of Bombay.
Coach from the sitcom Coach, who was
He coached, I think, University of Minnesota.
yeah, that's right, yeah.
Ted Lasso, maybe you could put on there.
Ted Lasso, sure.
Yeah, Lasso.
These are good. That's a good. You got a pretty good list. You don't really have anyone out of place. I would maybe Patches and Chubbs. No respect for the comedy coaches, but
Well, hey, fair reasons. You gave your reasons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can. I
Honestly.
don't have to give you my reasons.
it's my truth.
Number 12, move on.
Well, good rank. Should we jump into story?
Prairie lore time.
Yeah,
Let's
full,
do it.
full. You know, you're roughly familiar, but we do like a story of a guy that's interesting from Winnipeg or has spent time here or whatever the case is. And this week it's Gerald Blanchard. He's a international jewel thief.
Oh, Slippery Jerry.
Which
we
you would
called
think
him.
when you hear that, you're like, that those are around still?
Yeah.
Like a jewel thief, I picture, like a, what do they call them? Cat nappers?
Cat burglar.
Cat burglar.
Yeah,
Cat burglar.
yeah.
That's what I picture in my head.
You'd
But this is modern.
Well, you'd think that everything would have a fucking chip in it. You'd think that thievery. How could you steal shit? You know what I mean?
Yes.
You'd think that they would have that under wraps, but
Well,
But
I
it's
guess it
different
depends
now.
for
I don't
what.
want to sort of interrupt.
No, interrupt.
But there is, like, I know what you're saying. I mean, like the old school jewel thief. You know, you
Yeah.
can say cracking safes,
Yeah.
whatever. You, but
The
now,
glass cutter.
but now it's like the
Yeah.
smash grab in the malls. Like,
Sure.
so that's what I was going to
Yep.
say. Is that
yeah, that's a good point. They
Yeah.
just walk in with a hammer and they're like,
yeah,
I'm
they have,
taking
like,
this.
5 people walking in now. There's no class anymore. You
There's
know,
no- yeah.
Whereas
No
they're wearing the
finesse.
mask. Yeah, no finesse.
That's
Come
why
on, no
maybe this
finesse.
guy is interesting because this is
Yeah.
a modern.
Go after hours. You know,
yeah.
through the roof, not broad
Yeah.
daylight. Smash. Sure, it's quicker.
That's actually
Better results.
Yeah, more efficient. Sure.
no, that's a great point.
stardom.
Actually, because back in the day, we used to you walk in the liquor store, Mickey right in the belt, boom, see you
Yeah.
later. Now they're just walking like, I'm taking this.
You were just like a cat burglar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. It was like Chelsea came to Ottawa. It's like, oh yeah, because you forget that in other cities you don't have to go through airport security to go,
go to
into-
liquor store?
Go to liquor store. Yeah.
That's a Winnipeg specialty.
ID check.
Literally, we're walking through body scanners to pick up a beer.
to pick up some Fireball. Get strip search.
Got
strip
Mike's
search-
card.
Strip search for a Fireball. Okay.
Yeah, please. It's a Mickey.
Go to the Bomber game. Let me
to get-
go.
Can I get a
shuttles?
buzz?
Shuttles coming.
Jerry Blanchard. Yeah, that's right.
This guy's born in '72, so like I said,
pretty
it's
young.
some modern story.
Recent.
And he, as a kid, would like similar to Bill Stevenson, would tinker with radios and stuff. He was a real like MacGyver. Like the neighborhood kids were like, "Oh, he can fix my radio. He can do this." That sort of stuff. And then at 15 years old, would start to like buy stuff from Radio Shack and then just bring back like cheaper versions of it and get cash for it.
Oh.
So just like cash scams sort
Good
of thing.
scam, nice.
Good scam. But then by 15 had like slowly elevated his game to where
Mugging old ladies.
he wishes he would have mugged old ladies. When he was 15, he cleared out a Radio Shack. Like they planned, like backed the truck up to it, disarmed the whatever, opened up the back door, and like emptied the store into a truck.
When he was 15?
15 years old.
Oh,
like
ballsy
major
kid.
heists.
Nice.
So that's the first time he got like arrested for grand theft.
I was cranking it to Showcase when I was 15. This guy's clearing out Radio Shack.
Oh, he's
tell
getting
ya.
TV so all his boys could crank it to Showcase. So
We're
on
all
me,
gonna crank it,
fellas.
boys.
He said that he gets arrested for grand theft. He gets out, and then he was kind of trying to go straight, but his parole officer was like, "I heard you can get me some stuff from Radio Shack."
Oh shit, dude.
So he starts stealing more stuff from Radio Shack. Advances to printing out receipts. He figured out how to print receipts so that he could just steal stuff and return it and be like, "Here's the receipt." And so there was cases where he had cars full of stolen stuff. Cops would pull him over and he'd be like, "Here's all my receipts. I gotta go."
Just get a job at Domo, bro. Just work the chamois.
Well, that's what's funny is he wasn't like, they weren't necessarily super poor or anything. And ultimately he just liked doing it. It was the thrill of the mental puzzle.
We got comedy. This guy had stealing.
The action is the juice.
The action is the juice.
All right. Good night, everybody.
No, dude, end it on that reference. Podcast done. Watch Heat. For the rest of the podcast, we just showed Heat clips from YouTube.
Scrolling.
Can you, Tim? Can you show me juggling heat clips?
Yeah, totally.
Thank you.
Tom Sizemore in his hand. Who also turned into a meth
Now,
head.
now do Tom size less as I make him little.
Hey, R.I.P.A. I think he passed away.
Did he?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when
Hey,
I made him little like this just now.
Rest in peace, Tom Sizemore. All right.
So
Number 11 on my coaches.
so he's already involved in like
He's a good coach.
heists, thefts, frauds, things of this nature. And then in like the late 90s, he's married to a woman that kind of brings him over to Europe to meet her family. They're into real estate, all of this thing. Sort of long story short here, he ends up stealing the Star of Empress Sisi, which is a 27 diamond and pearl hair ornament worn by Elizabeth of Bavaria. She was an empress and one of the bigger figures in Austrian history.
Bavarian, I believe.
It's a crown jewel. Like it's like a legitimate crown jewel that he flew over top of Schönbrunn Palace, Schönbrunn Palace, which is where this thing was held. Skydived into the top of the building, parachuted onto the top of the building, broke in that way, and replaced it with one that he bought from the gift shop.
His girlfriend's like, my mom's asking where you are. Babe, what are you doing? He's like, in a sec.
So that was a long story long, but
Long story medium. Long story medium.
Yeah, medium. It was medium.
Because the story's
Medium,
longer.
medium, not well done.
Yeah,
But,
okay.
good night, everybody. Actually, there's a juice. Prairie Dawgs.
14 tags at the end of the
22nd
show.
and 26. Anyway,
Subscriber count.
limited ticks.
Falling.
That's like National Treasure style when you replace the.
Yeah, totally.
Classic, and there was like a weight sensor under it, so he had to do like a quick like boop boop.
Oh, beauty.
shit.
Indiana Jones sort of
Yeah.
thing, and they didn't find out for 2-3 weeks until someone was like, "That looks a little bit dull," and they pulled it out, and they were like, "Oh fuck,
Dude, stinks like Winnipeg in here. What's going on?
So
But
this
how
is
would he
it-
fence it?
This is in '98, so they just like over the course of the next 2 decades, they just didn't know where it was. They were like, "It's gone."
And it was in East Kildonan.
It was in St. James.
Oh, was it?
St. James in his
How do you
in
know
his-
so much about it?
in his grandmother's house, and it only came to be because in 2004 they were shutting down CIBC banks and condensing them into one bigger one near Polo Park.
Sure.
And he went to visit his parents, and his grandma was like, "Yeah, they're closing my bank." And he was like, "What do you mean?" She said, "Well, they're closing 6 or 7 banks and they're condensing them into one
Classic grandma
bigger
story.
bank."
Oh, did you hear they're closing 6 banks?
That's exactly it.
They're merging the banks.
But she was telling her
Grandma,
criminal grandson who was like, "Huh." So he would stake out the bank. First of all, he went to Home Depot, bought a vest and a hard hat, and then just walked into the bank under construction to be like, "Yeah, I'm here to check some shit out."
Classic move.
Yeah.
Classic move. We were talking about guys doing this to get free tacos. at
Social
Taco Bell.
engineering, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so he did a lot of that kind of stuff. Bought a $50 baby monitor from Toys R Us.
That's effort. I like the effort. Hey, for
Fringe
effort.
play.
Yeah.
He's got a story.
This would be a good fringe play. I would see
yeah.
this. He puts the baby monitor in the wall of the bank so that he can then listen for the foreman to be like, "All right, ATMs are coming in on Wednesday." ATMs come in. He's been planning this whole time, so he's been kind of disabling the motion alarms as they've been putting them in. The day before the bank is set to open, he just basically walks in, opens up all the ATMs, and steals $750,000 cash,
Damn, dude.
and just leaves. They show up. The bank looks fine from the front doors.
Yeah.
You come in and nothing's changed. The bank teller walks to the back, notices they're all open, goes, "Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck."
Yeah.
And they have no clue. They're like, they don't even have leads really. They're like, we're baffled.
Yeah.
It leads to obviously them slowly hunting this guy down. And ultimately when he's arrested, that's when he goes, can you cut me some slack? And they're like, obviously not. Like
No.
you need to give us an accomplice or something here. And he goes, what if I gave you the crown jewel of Vienna? And they're like, yeah, that'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty good.
That'd be sick.
So he took them to his grandma's house where he broke out a wall, pulled out a bunch of styrofoam, and was like, "All right, here it is." And
His grandma's like, "So did you hear about the banks or not?" It's like, "Grandma, shut the fuck up. I'm in shit here."
Oh, you came to talk more about the banks. Why you come to thanks for the visit?
Are these people from the banks?
it's classic grandma. These are your friends. And so he in 2007 is when he's convicted, and he ends up serving 2 years of his sentence. He's given day parole, and he's paroled into a halfway house. So
Canada is so lax.
of a
with their
possible
shit,
160 years for the 16 charges, he was sentenced to 8 years. Obviously, giving up the diamond was because they didn't know where it was. So they were
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
holy shit, that's where it was in St. James? And he was like, yeah, sorry.
Sorry. Yeah.
But were any of
it's
these,
off Ness.
any crime is bad, but as we all know, and I'll agree,
Disclaimer.
crime not good. But was there any violence with these crimes, or are these all just
No,
money?
he's
money
totally
crimes?
nonviolent.
Fair.
Completely
Well, 8 years is a
nonviolent.
bit is a bit
And he
high.
knew it. He spent a lot of time in the
True.
States. So when he came back to Canada, he said, I knew that nonviolent crimes were just a slap on the wrist. And so he was just a schemer.
But
He was a
750 is a lot.
schemer.
So that is like a large amount. Like that is a
Ton of
lot.
money.
Yeah.
They had him wiretapped. There's a really interesting documentary called The Jewel Thief. It's on Hulu and Disney Plus and stuff. It's
Sure.
worth checking out because it goes into a lot more detail on this, obviously.
I think
But
you went
he's,
into lots of detail. I think you.
well, then you're gonna love
You
this.
pretty much. I was looking at this. You pretty much covered the Wikipedia. We're into the the appendices right now.
Oh, I didn't
We're
even
into-
click on my other tabs
We're
yet.
into the sources.
And he's kind of just like a little dork. This is him here. He's kind of like a little dorky.
Oh, he
looking
looks
guy.
like that actor from I can't remember his
Yes.
name. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You know-
Succession, right?
He's in like
No,
that
no, no.
Omens show. That bad
Somebody kind of
Omens
like a
show,
creepy
maybe?
guy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about, right? I don't know his name, but you know
Yeah.
exactly what I'm talking
In the
about.
Big
Yes.
Short?
No,
One
no,
of those
not.
guys?
he's
No, shut the
kinda-
hell up.
He's more of a creeper. Kind of more of a creeper.
Yeah, what is that show called? I'm
I don't know.
gonna find it. We're gonna put it both of
But
his
you
faces
know,
up.
you
here.
all know
It's
who.
Succession.
Let me
It's
TK.
Succession.
No, it's not Succession.
It's Succession.
No,
it's that
not.
guy
No,
from
no, no.
Succession.
It's not.
That's
was
who
one of
you're
those guys,
talking
but
about.
that's how I remember
No,
them.
it's not. But maybe it is.
It's Succession.
Maybe it is. Rudy.
Rude. I was gonna say though, no, it's only a lax sentence compared to like the states where you get like 20 life sentences for the bag of weed. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
But
If you're violent
right.
about the weed, though,
If you're violent about it,
only if
okay,
the
yeah.
weed is so loud that it's violent.
Yeah. Ow.
So he also was arrested in 2017 using the alias Rick White. He had so many aliases. It's crazy to see all the passports and names he was going under. They were stealing PlayStations from a Best Buy in Ontario. So
Wow.
he got-
He went back down to the minors with that one.
dude, big time. And all the prosecutors and stuff in the documentary at least talk about how they're like, he's still doing it. There's no way. We
Sure.
let him, but he loved it too much. He loves talking about it. They had him wiretapped, and on the wiretap, he'd be like, yeah, I know they're listening. 300 grand's not enough for me anymore. Like he would be talking openly about the things he's doing, knowing that the cops are listening to him because he's just a little freak.
I want it on the
record.
record. I love to steal.
Dude, that was him.
Yeah,
like
totally.
in school, he'd be like telling people like, "Oh, I'm the stealing guy." Because he's like a little, just like kind of short guy, but he's jacked, but he's a little guy. So
Yeah.
his cool factor was that he was like, "Oh, I steal stuff.
Yeah.
and then I can give it to you."
That is actually, I mean, he found his niche. It'd be cool to have a guy who is like stealing shit. Like we have Tim, right?
Yep.
Totally.
But not
I
as
gotta,
cool.
I gotta
That
come
bombed.
clean. I once stole a pair of boxers from San, Florida
What's
State
San?
Seminole boxers. Yeah, when I was
Coach's
14.
great heist.
So just FYI, cops, you know where to find me. I'm right. I'm right here. I'm not hiding. San, 1995, Regina, Golden Mile Mall. Yeah,
You go back to Ottawa, you get
I'm
fired.
here.
They caught you.
I was a minor. It's already been like 30 years, I think.
Oh,
San had their chance.
Statute of limitations. Yeah. Maybe that's what ended San. That was the last.
Where'd those boxers go?
Yeah. We needed that pair.
I still have them.
Nice. Still?
Rotation
Throw them out.
every Saturday when they play. Anyway,
Yeah, he's loose. He's loose, and he's out there, and he's stealing.
wait, is he loose or is he like a free man?
Both.
Well,
No, he's not on the loose.
Oh no, yeah, he's a free man.
Is
He
he-
was slippery though. In the documentary, they detail how he was arrested and then escaped like 3 times that night, sort of thing.
Oh,
they were like,
shit.
"Don't let him out of your sight." They told the one cop, they were like, "Seriously, he is slippery."
Yeah.
And the cop was like, "Oh, okay." And then he's like, "I looked back and he was in my cop car with his handcuffs in front," and he was like, "Oh fuck."
Fuck, dude. Slippery Rick.
Yep.
Well, get in the comments if you're Jerry or Rick and you got PlayStations for sale.
Yeah.
We're buyers.
Yep. He also
yeah.
went by Danny. So if you're Danny, fuck it. If you're a Chris, a Tony, or a Bob, I don't care.
If you're stealing shit, get in the comments.
Yeah, give me some.
Is that it?
That's it, man.
Okay,
it.
that's it.
Watch
for
the documentary.
podcast. Ball coach, dude, thanks for coming in. Dude, this is one of the crispest teas I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I'm gonna read really nice on the camera.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
We're gonna use it for white balance.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Zoom in on that. You're at Rumors,
Can you
man.
show me Tim juggling some crispers? Some crisp, all dressed. Thank you.
Tom Sizemore and Crispers. Figure it out.
Family size bag.
Thumbnail
Thank
this
you.
week. Tom Sizemore Crispers.
Just Tim's on hour 89 of doing post graphics.
That's producing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Effort, Tim. Want to see the effort?
Yeah, so if you're listening to this on the day it comes out on Tuesday, you
Yep.
could buy a ticket and you can go.
Hell yeah. Big
On
shout out.
Opening night. Opening night, sometimes there's technical jitters, but otherwise it'll be a good show.
What you heard today, you're going to hear on Tuesday night. That's what you're
yeah.
going to hear. Rudy.
I'm doing a spot on Tuesday. Big shout out to Rumors, our sponsor, and the booker. Tyler Schultz is also in the house watching this.
This qualifies as a live podcast.
Honestly.
Yep,
This,
that's how
we
it
have a
was.
crowd. This
We're
was a
putting it
live
out.
episode.
We're putting it out as live. So yeah, check out the coach at Rumors this week and elsewhere. He's not here. So if you've the pleasure of being in Ottawa, check him out there.
I'm golfing tonight. Golfing a couple of the games
92.
next week. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Where you golfing?
Today, Bridges. Not a sponsor.
Not
Yeah.
a sponsor.
Might just play 9. If I
Actually,
like.
bleep that out, Tim.
Yeah, bleep it out.
And then put coach.
Show me juggling a cancellation receipt for Bridges. Show me. Thank you.
Yeah, they got a tough policy. You're paying. You're paying.
Yeah.
What's that? Go to the club.
Go to the club.
Appreciate it.
Go check out Coach. Ball Coach. Winnipeg legend right here, honestly.
Means I'm old, but I'll take it. I thank you so much.
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for coming in, dude. Honestly, always good to see you.
Thank you, TK.
That's
Again,
it.
we'll find that guy, TK. We're not going to sleep until we find that actor. Anyway,
Yeah, I'll post it. Show him juggling that guy.
It's
Yeah.
from Succession.
it's not from Succession. Anyway.
All right. Well, that's that. That's the pod.
All right. See you guys.
So long.
Love you.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
Wayburn. Good night, Wayburn.
Oh, it is Succession. It is Succession. Leave it. It is Succession.